Hi gang, so I'm not in the best of moods to film this video, but I am going to do it anyway because we'll see how I feel at the end of it. So these past few days haven't been the best. My mood is very erratic. Well, at least today it was more erratic than the past 2 days, but I've just been having bad day after bad day. So sometimes you're just not at a good place, even if you really want it to be that way. So anyway, I got some new items makeup items. And I also got a camera. So this is what I'm filming with. So I got some new makeup items and I'm going to use them in this video. Kind of like an initial impressions, get ready with me type of thing. And just ramble about whatever I feel like. So yeah, I just got this new camera and I heard about it from Allie, so she does photography and stuff. I am not in any way, shape or form informed or knowledgeable about cameras in general or how to take pictures. But yeah, I probably just have to search for stuff online to better inform myself. The quality of this camera is supposedly pretty good and good for vlogging and stuff. This, I was looking through what we call Ebony Kleinanzeigen in Germany, and it's kind of like Craigslist. So I saw an ad for this and it was significantly cheaper than the other offers on the market or the other offers on the site itself. And I checked out the seller's profile and he seemed like he was genuine and he had plenty of good reviews. So I thought, you know what, why not let me just try out this camera, and if I don't enjoy using it or if I think it's too complicated for me to figure out myself, I can always resell it to someone else. I just got this in the mail. Because I have been liking Neve Cosmetics eyeshadow specifically, I decided to give some of the other products a try. I have some lipsticks coming in, but they're not here yet. Anyway, this is their Manga Brows pencil, and honestly, this is not really good in my opinion. I don't like this eye pencil. I like the concept of it. It has two different ends. So this shade I think is, okay, so this one is a lighter shade and this one is a deeper shade. And I guess that helps with, you know, kind of filling in certain strokes darker and filling out the rest of the space in a lighter color to kind of give it more of that dimension, I suppose. And bonus, this cap is special because you can remove it from the pencil or you can hold it down this way, and this is a spoolie at the end. I like the spoolie, I like the concept, I think it's fun, but the product itself doesn't go on smoothly. It seems to be patchy in places, and even with the spoolie and trying to run the spoolie through my brows, they don't seem to want to cooperate. It's kind of, it likes to stick in places, and it's a very waxy formula. It's not smooth whatsoever. So yeah, I'm alone at home at the moment. Martin's out with some friends of ours, and They asked if I wanted to tag along or come along, but honestly, I just really haven't been in the mood to socialize with anyone. And I'm just generally lower spirits than usual, so you know, I'm extra sensitive and extra like moody at this point. So anyway, let me try to go in with the shade Total Immortal in the outer V and see where we go from there. So I'm putting this shade on the outer V, and then I'm gonna deepen it up with the shade next to it. Sorry, I forgot to mention, this is the She's in Parties palette. It's not a new release from Melt, but it's one of their newer releases, I guess. I mean, they did have the Melt stack, which was the She's in Parties, which had 4 shades. And this is kind of their palette for it. I kind of held back for a bit, and then it was on sale on Beauty Bay. I mean, not it specifically, there was a sale on Beauty Bay, and I managed to get quite a good discount on this palette, so that's why I picked it up. Okay, so let's move on to, I guess, deepening up the eye look a little bit. So I'm gonna go in with the shade Last Caress, which is this one right here. And let's see how that goes. Okay, I don't know if I see much of a difference between the two shades. It's a little bit deeper than this Total Immortal shade, but it's not as deep as I want it to be. So I guess I'll mix it in with the shade Mean Streak, which is this really dark shade right here, this dark matte. I'm gonna mix them together, tap off the brush, just to get slightly more definition. Okay, that is dark. I have to really be careful with this palette, I think. Yeah, there we go. I think going back to the Melt Cosmetics formula, the eyeshadow formula, that was Frederick. From the Neve Cosmetics eyeshadows, I've been using them quite a lot. They are definitely, the Neve Cosmetics are definitely easier to blend out as compared to the Melt Cosmetics. There's a lot more pigmentation with Melt, but it is a bit trickier to blend everything out. As you see here, I'm getting a little bit of patchiness. So, oh, there we go. Whatever you hear in the background is Frederick playing with some pieces of paper, I think. I hope he's not peeing on them. Okay. So next up I'm going to take the shade Strange Love, and this is their shimmer shade. One of the, well, this is the shimmer shade. The rest of them are just kind of more generic. These are maybe more of the satin kind of shade. This one kind of stands out a little bit more. So I'm gonna put that in the inner corner of the eye and see where we go from there, because I think I want a little bit more variation in the tones. Oh my, I think I picked up too much water. I mean, I sprayed my brush too much. Whoa. Okay, that is chunky. I'm getting some chunks from this particular shade, kind of. the formula kind of separates a little bit and then it's picked up in a very chunky fashion, but it seems to kind of melt into the skin when I, you know, place it onto the lid with the brush. This brush is much better for packing on the shade than this brush, in my opinion. So there's that. I'm trying to build up the shade on this eye. I'm gonna go in with the Skeleton Kiss shade. So let's put that in the inner corner and see how we get along. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that. That really did transform everything. Yeah, that's very pretty. I like that shade. Very beautiful. So we've kind of gone very purple on the top. Let's see. I do have some newer shadows from Neve Cosmetics. I got them in the single pan form. This one right here is not from Neve. It's just another pan that happens to be about the same size. Anyway, let's see. I want to try using the shade. I'm gonna use this shade. This, let's see if this can focus. This shade is called Haight Ashbury, I think. And I'm gonna use this shade as well as this one right here. This is kind of like a mauve with some lime, mini lime green shimmers, I think. Was it lime and teal? These are very interesting shadows. They're kind of matte with the micro shimmers in them. And that's why they're very interesting. However, the fallout of the micro shimmers is on your face is very substantial. So it's gonna get everywhere. So I'm not wetting the brush with this formula because, well, I find that applied wet, it does kind of make it look weirder. I don't know, I like this effect a bit better. Okay, so now that we've got that down, I'm gonna apply the shade, whatever this one is. I don't know, I'll leave the name in the, I'll leave a name somewhere in the screen, on the screen. I have the best words. So yeah, I'm gonna take this shade and put that in the inner corner of the eye of the bottom lash line and see how we get on. I will say, if you kind of try to blend out these shades, the micro shimmers kind of dissipate and aren't as apparent. But at the moment you can see them. As I move, I shift my head in the light, you can. Okay, so that is the two shades from Neve. I kind of want to darken up the look with, let's see. I'm gonna try Sleepwalk from the She's in Parties palette, this one right here. I'm kind of using it to just line the eyes a little bit. Maybe I should have used, no, this is kind of falling out everywhere. I need a more precise brush. I'm gonna spray it down a little bit. Try to get that definition going. Okay, I don't know what's going on, but nothing is picking up. That's Frederick galloping back and forth the living room. And hissing. I think I just need to blend out the exterior portion. I think I'm just gonna go in with a clean brush and just try to diffuse. That's quite okay. Let me clean up the bottom lash line and then get back. For the lips, I did use a newer lipstick that I've gotten. This is the Kevyn Aucoin Expert Lip Color in the shade Bloodroses. So let me just show you what the color is. So this is the color. I did actually modify it just a little bit with the shade Hot Cocoa from Dose of Colors. This is their lip gloss, and I put that over the top of the lipstick to get this kind of effect. So it's very dark, it's very vampy, and it's very fall. Yeah, so far I do enjoy the products that I've gotten. The one dud I would say is the Manga brows from Neve Cosmetics. I'm not fond of this product at all. Other than that, the eyeshadows have performed nicely. The darkest shade in the She's in Parties palette, the darkest shade, is a little finicky to work with, but it's not impossible for me to work with it. Yeah, it's workable. It just takes a little bit of time to blend it out and finesse everything. So the lighter shades that I did try in this palette worked out pretty well. I also really enjoy the shades from the single eyeshadows from Neve Cosmetics, as well as the ones that you can get in their bigger palettes. But they also do sell those shades in the palettes individually as well. If you're in the EU, you can pick up Neve Cosmetics, but if you're not, then at this point, I don't think there is a good way to get a hold of Neve Cosmetics. So yeah. Did I miss anything out? Oh, I also have some lashes on from Kiss. This is their Ritzy lashes. I mistakenly thought that the Lily lashes were their Ritzy lashes. I'll give you more thoughts on these items in later videos. I know I always say that and then I don't really give definitive dedicated videos to the items. Maybe I should do a kind of review video of all the items that I've tried so far and give you more concrete thoughts there. So I'll plan for that video in the future, and yeah, that's it for me, and ciao for now.